difficult to find two pieces of music that feel similar but add up to 5 minutes. Hello. How are we all doing? Are we all well on this wonderful Chex Watch Saturday evening? Or whatever it is, wherever you are. Yes. Apologies if today's stream is somewhat reverberant. I have spent the day completely rearranging everything in this room for the purposes of changing the flooring. And as a consequence, I am in a different part of the room. And luckily, everything still works. Fingers crossed. Hopefully you can hear me right now. Who even knows? So yeah. Yeah, let's pop on over, Valerie, to the game. There it is. Right. Alone in the Dark, part 3. Oh, come back, you. Oh yeah, I don't need a mouse for this, do I? Go away, mouse. You're getting in the way of my experience. So last time, we got attacked by some circles, as we do. Okay. Not sure what that's supposed to be. Armadillo? Something like that? Who knows? Resume. It was this one, because I wrote this one. Right. The only thing I did think that I could do, and I'm going to test this hypothesis now, is in the dark room, in which I need to pull out a lamp and run away from Pixel Grimace, is the possibility that I can, while it's still on, put the lamp down. Oh, there's no room there apparently, but it didn't say no, so. Hey, okay, now I have a hand free to do something else. I'm thinking of trying to put the false book in here or something. Let's get away from Grimace for a sec. Oh, no. Let's leave that and run away from the Pixel Monster. Cool, well, that's all of my ideas now done. Can you hurry up? The oil is finite. Ah, this thrilling music. I did look up the soundtrack to this game, actually, and there are apparently 3 records. One of which is Dance Macabre, which is probably what I'm going to be looking for the dancing ghosts and such. Do I have to push, maybe? Leave. No, that might be in the way. Or I might need to use the book. As I initially hypothesized. Oh dear, gonna run out of oil at this rate. Spooky, scary pixel friend. Okay, let's try the false book. Leave that. False book. Let's try and get a bit, because this is clearly a thing, isn't it? That's not quite what I'm looking for. No. Okay. Okay, let's take this. Move it out of the way. Excusez-moi. We're wasting so much oil. Okay. Now can I push? No? Okay. Very aware that is suspiciously missing a book that I could put the false book in. There are a couple of little notches, but are any of them particularly egregious? Oh, that one looks like quite contrasty, doesn't it? Yeah. Apparently not. Do I just have to inspect, or...? Nothing important in this bookcase. Okay, there might be something important in other bookcases. Fireworks are going off, my apologies. There's a mechanism to trigger. Okay. Bang, bang, bang. Lots of fireworks. To celebrate my discovery of a mechanism to trigger. Oh, I found a book. Let's read a book.
If Rocks Could Talk, or The Story of a Louisiana Plantation by the Marquise de Chamfray.
Marvellous. I bet this will not be contentious in the slightest.
After the criminal selling off of Florida by the foul usurper, my father elected to remain in this inhospitable land, where we were free at least to express our royalist feelings, and hope our country would come to its senses. In 1818, a certain Pickford bought up Ledoux's land, after the poor fellow had ruined himself in unfortunate speculation. Pickford soon turned out to be the most loathsome human we had ever encountered.
Loathsome.
He was an adventurer of the worst kind, nouveau riche, and bloated with a grotesque sense of self-importance. First came the incessant army of men with shovels, digging into the mountain of earth that was to fill in the surrounding swamp. The undertaking was quite stupendous. We learned from a slave that the final objective was to connect the existing caves with another one of gigantic proportions.
Oh no, I was digging too deep.
Racked by a mania of persecution, Elia Pickford constantly fired his workers and hired new ones. He did all he could to keep anyone from learning about his plans. My father was amused and said, "The poor fool will end up getting lost in his own cave." But the walls went up, and tongues started wagging. Our detestable neighbor had been a sailor, a ruffian grown rich on questionable trade. Distasteful stories were told of him.
Oh. Okay. There's a map of the bottom floor? Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
When the work was finished, Pickford invited us to the opening of his rambling mansion, which he named Derceto.
Yay, that's it.
My father asked what the strange name meant. Pickford answered, "Derceto reminds me of Astarte, the fertility goddess. Around here, the name is Shub-Niggurath, I believe. That a name so steeped in evil should be said aloud came as not such a shock to my father, as he himself confided in me some while later. We left immediately."
What a wonderful page.
In June of 1862, Derceto was burned down in unexplained circumstances. It was undoubtedly the deed of some jealous Yankee or another. It was amazing to watch the servants rushing into the flames to try and save their bullet-riddled master. After that terrible night, Derceto fell into ruin. Its blackened walls were soon overgrown, as human-built works always are, by ever-present nature.
How was he bullet riddled? Did he just find a riddle on a bullet and he couldn't solve it?
In 1875, the property was eventually bought by a gentleman whose name was Howard Artwood.
Artwood.
I was sorry that my father, who delighted in fine conversation, was no longer alive to enjoy the company of this new neighbor. Learned and well-versed in history, he had made a particular study of piracy. It was Artwood who told me that Pickford had commanded a ship that flew the flag of piracy. That explained the scoundrel's great wealth. Artwood was fascinated by Pickford and undertook a great deal of research in an attempt to find some treasures that he was convinced the pirate had hidden. He went through the ruins inch by inch. He then had the burnt-out house rebuilt exactly as it had been, and refurbished the library that had miraculously escaped the flames on the night of the Great Fire.
Oh. Place burned down, also the owner was shot up. Unrelated to the fire, I'm sure.
Artwood set about studying every
Just set off the bullets,
volume
it's
in
fine.
that library, and often talked to me of his research. He was a handsome widower, deeply attached to his son Jeremy, who was later to become a professional artist. Artwood worked incessantly, first from the room I offered him, then from his own freshly restored home, which he rebaptized Derceto. I imagine he hoped to enlist the help of the god of good fortune in his treasure hunt. As far as I have ever been able to tell, all his searching came to nothing. There were no lost treasures to be found at Derceto. I learned of Artwood's death while I was in Paris. But that, as they say, is another story.
Which I'm sure we'll find and you will narrate. Also, hi Ragdoll, how you doing? There's nothing of importance in the bookcase. I found a book. Let's read it. Don't mind me.
Unfinished chapter of Terra Incognita by Jacob Van Ostate. A hitherto unpublished fragment of the manuscript unearthed following indications furnished in the Vatican Library's Expurgatory Index.
Expurgatory Index.
In those icy and unwelcoming lands, the rites of wizards and healers are deeply rooted in ancient legend. Mysterious and cruel beings are thought to have ruled over the Arctic plains in times past. A cursed city, enclosed by massive walls, is believed to stand to this day. It contains fabulous treasures and is inhabited
Every inflection.
by the degenerate descendants of those who instilled centuries of terror in the hearts of the people. These people, naturally placid, are seized with rage and horror at the very mention of the prisoners of the ice. Were these dreadful captives to be freed from their frozen cells, they would reap a horrifying tribute of human flesh. These blood-curdling beings may be invoked by certain ritual words. They can even be controlled, albeit with the greatest of difficulty.
Is that why you're choosing your words very carefully?
I admit to being impressed by these tales, repeated to me on many occasions and in a number of different places during my travels in the
Different
region.
places.
I have also seen troubling cult objects, sculpted in a material unknown to me. Another remarkable fact is that local Eskimos experience great distaste in pronouncing certain words, and invariably avoid saying them.
You do sound a little bit like you take great distaste in pronouncing any word, but keep going.
Here is a living example of the power that words contain. As it is said in the Bible, in the beginning was the Word.
Word up. It's the code word. More books. Don't mind the explosions, it's fine. I cannot carry anything else. I'm going to run them. Nothing of importance. Oil lamp, I am completely turned around. Anything here? Apparently not. Okay, where was this switch? It's over here, right? There's a mechanism to trigger. Can I now put the false book in there? I can! Progress! Ooh. I found a talisman. I will take the circle. The elephant is not happy. Nothing important. There's a pentagram on the floor. I found a dagger. And another dagger. And another dagger. And a parchment. And a parchment. And a book. And a book. Most of which I cannot carry. Oh dear. Well, we can throw that on the ground. We can... Creatures of the Night? What one was that?
Of months. Of.
Oh yeah, Dagon and stuff. Oh, must you have so many fireworks going off in the background? I don't know if you can hear those. Wait, hang on, what did I throw? Oh, I threw the dagger. Take that. Talismans, the key I still haven't used. There's an arrow, matchbox, a poker, the blue Danube, the key, saber blade, lighter, jug. Probably don't need the jug anymore. Put that down. Knife. Do we need 2 knives? Probably not. If we're going to pick up this many daggers. Dresser's key, we can probably put that down. Any key that has a name, probably don't need anymore. A letter, we can drop that. Grimace seems to have stopped following us, which is nice. Bows and oars, not empty. Chest's key, drop that. Please. Right. What do we got? Dagger. Probably don't need that. That one looks more interesting. Parchment, book. Right. Much to read.
Ludwig Prien. De vermis mysteriis.
I was about to say, you're not going to read that?
Nomine invocatoris, si non sanctificatus es cave.
Mm-hmm.
De vermis mysteriis non absolvo folem legendum fatum et eum versus. Tibi magnum innominandum signa stellarum nigrarum et...
Oh, if I had a quid for every time someone said that. What? Okie dokie. Okay. Wonderful. Don't read that book then. Okay, that's fine. We can save oil. Grab the lamp. Use it. Put it down. Over here. Caught. Check, there's a mechanism. Put the false book in there. Open the door. Get in. Save. I cannot think of anything clever to write here. Elephant does not like that. Right, okay. So, what have we... hang on, before we do all that. Let's put other stuff down. Over here. We can drop that. We can drop... and the knives. Do have to remember they're there, I can't see them. Address is key. Empty flask. Letter. The chest's key. That should be fine. Okay. Right, okay, so I think this is the book that killed me. Let's just check. So it's the brown book. Yeah. So that's not... Okay, yeah, it's just gonna kill me. Cool, so we can put that down. But we can not pick it up, I guess. Take. Do not take. Wonderful. Okay, green book.
Juan Luis Jorge, De Biblioteca. Reflections on the power of the verb in certain texts. Archaeos Publications, 1919, Stafford.
Story so powerful it killed you. Didn't even understand it.
Translation does not alter the occult power contained within such forbidden texts. The malevolent energy is in no way diminished. The spell must be cast aloud and clearly, in certain languages or little-known dialects. Maglafar Fathang.
Kafungi.
The reader will understand that, in the light of these revelations, I would be foolhardy to continue quoting from the text I have before me. If spoken aloud in its entirety, it would surely awaken powerful and malignant forces.
It would spin me around in the air and drop me on my neck.
I will go further and say that simple reading of some of the more technical passages describing specific practices is in itself a perilous exercise. The ill-prepared reader can easily fall prey to attacks of demented hysteria, not unlike those described in cases of individuals said to be possessed by evil spirits.
Asterisk.
I recommend the study made by Zempf, Urbain, Grandier, and Loudon, and the reports made by the Reverend Richard Price concerning a number of astonishing, to say the least, exorcisms carried out in a parish near Providence. Given what I have written, we must be grateful to the librarians of the British Museum, who have never allowed consultation of the work of Al-Azif's startling work, the infamous Necronomicon.
Necronomicon.
Copies of that work do exist, in spite of the zeal of book-burning inquisitors. For proof, we need look no further than the British Museum, of course, and the sealed archives of the Miskatonic University in Arkham.
What does Miskatonic mean? I guess pertaining to the Miskatone, which I'm pretty sure were Captain Scarlet's enemies?
Other examples of books whose evil can be unleashed by any thoughtless reader are von Jutz's von Unersprechlichen Kulten and the abominable De Vermis Mysteries by Ludwig Prien, whose sordid death should be a lesson to all those tempted by a study of the occult.
Yeah, probably should have read this first. But thanks anyway. Elephant doesn't like it. Okay, cool, so I can put that down. There is no room. A parchment. This is going to go well.
The Sacrificial Dagger, Otto Stern, Lumina Books.
I got a publishing deal.
The importance placed on ritual sacrifice is constant in religious cult practice.
How many voice actors do they got?
Propitiating the gods is a theme common to many religions. The Old Testament affords many examples. Primitive polytheistic belief systems integrate sacrifice in their rituals as part of the recurrent process of reaffirmation and, naturally enough, group cohesion.
Yeah, it's natural to kill people to be their friend. What?
The members of their social and religious community come together in an act of purification and atonement.
I guess they didn't say human sacrifice.
It would be erroneous to
Oh, no.
imagine the act of human sacrifice linking priest, offering, and God, C.F. Manzetti, stone cults, as anything less than a vital focusing of the group's faith. The act also ensures the continuing appeasement of the god, but only if practiced by a recognized officiating priest using the appropriate instrument.
Because if not, there's just a lot of paperwork involved. Gonna have to get the government. There's all sorts of red tape. It's terrible, really.
Studies made concerning primitive religious groups bear witness to the central role of sacrifice in living ritual. My own work in the field of ethnopsychology brought me into contact with a sorcerer living in the region of Arkham.
Oh, good.
He introduced me to the rite of steel, linked to a ceremony known as adoring the black goat of the woods with 1,000 youngs.
What?
The god being adored is known as the vagabond.
Isn't that Purple Grimace? I think that's what that was called.
Here, the dagger's role, which allows the life breath to pass from one dimension to another, is essential. The vagabond is a frightening figure, being able to move where he wants and to kill those who have displeased the goat god.
I have not displeased the
for whom
goat
he acts
god.
as a go-between. The goat is clearly a fertility god. The priest, having spoken the invocation, must choose the appropriate dagger for the sacrifice.
It's a puzzle.
The knife
It's not a
with a
puzzle.
sinusoidal blade that must be dipped 7
sinusoidal.
times on night when the moon is full in water that has been distilled 100 times will be laid aside, since it would send the vagabond back into his own dimension. See illustration.
What you mean is wobbly. But I like the word sinusoidal. So it's always good.
The priest will rather choose the dagger with a curved blade. That is more appropriate for slitting of the lamb's throat. This act transfigures the sorcerer priest and plunges the assembled worshippers into a divine trance.
Okay.
The knife with a sinusoidal blade.
So we're not a priest.
The priest
So we shouldn't
will
use that one. We have to use that
The
one.
knife with a The vagabond is a fright. The priest. The knife.
Oh no, we do have
The
to do this one.
priest will rather
I guess we'll find out. Wait, I don't think we had that one, did we? That's just no. That's the wibbly wobbly one. Normal. I think there was another one. Leave that. Thank you. I thought there was another dagger. I thought there were 4. All right then. Let's. Have we read? We haven't read this yet. Let's do that.
The Book of Yael,
Yael.
Signs of Stone, Eucharistic Rituals of Forbidden Cults. Texts collated by Monsignor Vacher, legate in the Curia of the Vatican.
Numerous devilish cults speak of monstrous creatures
Old
called
ones.
the Old Ones.
The old one.
These supernatural beings are believed to be possessed of powers equivalent to those of the gods of antique religions.
Oh, antique.
Adepts of such
And these
cults
modern religions.
refer to forbidden literature in order to cause these frightful entities to appear before them.
Use all the daggers and see if any work. The save scum. I'll probably get killed by trying to use one of them, but that's fine.
What serious student of folk myths has not come across the names of Cthulhu and Shub-Niggurath?
I've definitely come across one of those, and probably the other, but I've forgotten.
It must be said that these creatures wield tremendous power and are difficult to control once they have been unleashed into the world. Those who serve He who goes in shadows protect
Well, he should go in the
themselves
bath.
with signs of stone, carved into the walls of houses or engraved on various objects.
It's probably the pentagram on the floor.
For those misguided servants of evil, the best protection appears to be that afforded by the sign of the most ancient gods, engraved in Minar stone, a heavy material said to be disagreeable to the touch.
Minar stone sounds like an insult. Yeah, total Minar stone.
The sinful practices of those who fall into such errors can only lead to the darkest of despair, and are a mortal danger to the soul. Such monsters as those invoked by these foolhardy individuals are engendered when reason drops its guard.
See, the only reasonable thing is to
Man
not worry about gender.
tempted into perversion.
Gender's a construct. Throw it away.
It is why we must forever remain alert and renounce Satan with each breath we take. His ways are infinite in number.
So, pentagram protects. Auto glass replace. Okay. We don't have the preferred dagger to be doing this, but we do have a dagger, which should be dipped in distilled water 100 times. We probably can't do that. And even if that is what the game expects me to do, I'm not going to do it, because screw that. So let's go and try and cut a grimace. That worked. Honestly, didn't expect that to work. Okay. Well then, I got a talisman which had circles flying around it, so maybe I'm immune from circle attacks now. Let's test. We can go to here, over here. Hello. How are you? I have an talisman. That didn't work. I'm not immune. Circles still kill. Kids, stay away from circles. Okie dokie, right. I don't know what the talisman... We did read something about a talisman before, and I forgot. So... Death by geometry. Circles and geometry, the pain in the backside. Wonderful once you start understanding them, but... What else can we do with a talisman? Bring me my broadsword and clear understanding. Bring me my cross of gold as a talisman. Where is it? Oh, I need the... Oh, it's not at the bottom. It is here. Marvelous. I want to see if I can put this down and do stuff in this room while I'm here. Oh, the key might be for this. Leave. Nothing important? Sure? Sure I can't use key on this? Got a keyhole. Oh, I can't use a different key. Oh, okay. Oh, music changed. Oh! I'll take some bullets, why not? Nothing importante. Let's take the lamp and get out of here. Through all of our empty junk that we just left on the floor in the middle of a hallway. Who does this? Me, I does this. Still don't know what to do with the octopus. Talisman probably doesn't help with that. The revolver is loaded. Yeah. We did try shooting the octopus, but it didn't work. 12 bullets in a revolver, that's excessive. Right. There's nothing in there. Okay. See no reason not to save again. Pop downstairs. We saw a map of downstairs, but it didn't show anything. You like this? Go back to the library and have a read. Because there were more things on shelves that I missed, probably. Room's dark. Can I use this? Put it down. And then go to the lamp on the table and light that. Is that a thing? I have no lamp, but there is one on the table. I disagree. Okay, right. Go searching for books. Nothing important in this bookcase. I don't think we checked any of the ones over here. Worth a gander. Nothing important. Oh yeah, but how long does that bit of that bookcase go on for? Okay. Oh, wonderful. And book.
Fragments of the Book of Abdul.
Ooh.
In the antique city of dead Relaya, Cthulhu dreams and waits.
Yeah, we're getting right into it now.
In the pit of time, the unspeakable lies in wait. That is not dead which can eternal lie. Relaya, your blocks of stone seal the ritual that gives birth to fear. Cthulhu Fatang! Cthulhu Fatang! Ayah! Ayah!
So that's the kind of passion I expect to hear somebody saying these words with. Call of Cthulhu, take note.
Let he who knows how to invoke the stones act. It is time. Let the shadow of Cthulhu darken the sky. May the servitor of the black goat of the woods with 1,000 young sound his flute in honor of the unspeakable. Cthulhu Fatang! Cthulhu Fatang! Ayah! Ayah!
This is the superior Cthulhu game. I probably should have, if I'd read the credits to this, they explicitly give thanks to Lovecraft in them, so I probably should have known. But,
may he who may not be named cast his withering gaze upon the unbeliever, for he is the door, the key, and the guardian of the door, and holds you now in his immense power.
Oh, good for them. I feel weak. Really? Really? What? let me get over here. Let's see that from a different angle. Oh, I love it. That does as much damage as cigarette smoke, by the way. But oh, killer books. Like, I imagine, like, in the early days of computer games, particularly if you're a kid playing this, that probably would have freaked you out. Oh, wait, what's going on? But at the same time, it is funny, and I like funny things. Which one was this? Boom.
The Sons of the Sun and of the Shadows.
Nope, I haven't read this one.
Lieutenant Lope de Vega's account of his astounding travels to the land of the Aztecs.
Holy Christ! cried Captain Cortez, astonished by the strange rite we beheld. We found the savages half naked. They were throwing balls of silver and gold at each other. They laughed as if demented, clearly maddened by some heathen drug. And yet, should one of them fail to catch the ball thrown in his direction, the poor devil was seized and dragged off to be sacrificed in their temple.
Yeah, sounds like rugby.
As we discovered, this frightful game was a ritual most holy to them, and symbolized the movement of the heavenly bodies.
Oh, okay.
The dropping of a ball foretold a catastrophe. That is what the Aztecs believed, in their godless ignorance. Their countless deities could only be appeased through endless human sacrifices. The victim's heart, which was still beating, lay in the hand of the murderous priest. The interior of the temple was surprisingly cool. The weight of our armor, our exhaustion, even the burden of our suffering, they were all banished by a sense of awe that the crudely magnificent altar instilled.
Yeah, still ignorant.
In the tomb-like silence, a deep voice chanted an incantation. The majestic statue of the water goddess, Chalchihuitlicue, seemed to throb with vitality. This massive stone, draped in a golden cloak and studded with precious stones, was coming to life before our very eyes. Horror of horrors! The granite eyes of the statue, empty of life only moments before, were now injected with blood. We staggered back in amazement. Dom Jose was taken by a fit of convulsions. He tried to raise up his crucifix,
Dom Jose,
as if to ward off an attack by demons. The heathen priest laughed cruelly. The statue's mouth cracked open in a deathly grin, bearing teeth sharpened to dagger points. Captain Cortez cried, "Attack!" But it was no use. We were glued to the spot. First, we were unable to move. Our armor seemed to be bolted to the temple floor. Our legs weakened, and we collapsed in a thunder of steel. Only Cortez had the presence of mind to unsheath his dagger. He hurled it at the cackling priest. 4 inches of the finest Toledo steel buried itself in the heathen's face.
Lovely.
His blood spurted, splashing the now lifeless idol. We picked ourselves up with difficulty. Never will I forget that terrible moment. My companions, naturally enough, told tales of devilish enchantments cast upon our armor. Whatever the truth of that, I could not deny that the supreme god of the fourth universe had treated us as mere playthings.
The what with the what?
I am convinced that a terrible energy is yet contained within that heathen statue. A power strong enough to change a proud conquistador into a helpless puppet. Drawing of Chalchihuitlicue by Dom Jose de la Sierra, done before the destruction of the Aztec temple of Tenochtitlan.
Yeah. I thought it looked a bit golemy.
Never will I forget.
Okay, so what was the incantation?
The interior of the temple was surprisingly cool. The weight of our armor. This massive stone draped in a golden
cloak.
Horror.
Interesting. We're learning, we're learning. We've probably read everything now. I think we read this one. Yeah. That's all about the history of the house. Nope, wrong one.
Unfinished chapter of...
Oh, yeah. From the expungiated or whatever it was. Okay, that's probably everything. So let's load before we got attacked by a book. So we've learned that the dagger is some sort of fertility goddess that can be brought to life with a gold cloak and some incantations. That's nice. Or it's a statue. I presume the original was bigger. We have a talisman. This is like the sort of the big important thing that we got, because it was right there sitting on the desk when we got in there into the hidden library room. Still got 2 keys that I don't know what to do with. What don't we know? We don't know about the dance. That's still uncertain. What was over here? There was the smoking room. That's locked. Is it locked by a talisman? Isn't it? There isn't even a use. It's just dropping it. Maybe if I put it on the floor in between me and the circles, and the circles go over it, it'll do something? Perhaps? Oh yeah, gramophone's still there. I kick the spiders. Looking immensely successful. Kind of finally hit me. Do they not like fire, maybe? I have fire! No, they don't care. Okay. Let's have another crack at this circle thing. But put the talisman on the floor. See if that works. What's the one in here? It's worth a shot. But talisman appears to have done nothing. Something new. We also got the poker, which we can just throw or drop and put. Looks like it can be used as a lever or something. Blue Danube. Key, saber blade, light, jug, very heavy statuette of this fertility goddess or what have you. There's nothing much upstairs. Let's pop downstairs again. Let's look at that book, because there was the book that had the map of downstairs on it, but there wasn't anything particularly awry about it. It was just a sort of map of the downstairs. I just wanted to see if I missed something. Oh yeah. 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 Ah. Where's this book?
As the never right.
Nope. The sons of the sun of the sun of the sun sons. Creep towards that thing. Wait, hang on, did it say I picked up a thing? Take that. Nope. In the beginning was the word. I'm sure there's loads of clues to things in here that I'm just completely missing. Here we are. Okay, so we have, for the purposes of indication, I will return my cursor. These are the stairs. This is spider room. This is dance room. This is pirate room. This is the end of the corridor. We have the cigarette room here and the zombie party here. This is the room we can't get into. Big old kitchen area with the cupboard and the other cupboard. There's nothing really out of place. Fireplace there, the stove thing there, which we can't get to because statues are angry. Why is this in the book? That's what I want to know. Why is this in this book?
What?
There is a kind of line pointing in the middle. Is that a thing? Maybe? Have a look. Leave it alone. So let's have a little go. It was around here, wasn't it? Sort of pointing towards the center or something. It's looking like nothing. It's looking like a whole heap of nothing. Okay. The only thing that was really marked on it were the fireplaces, or the places where fire could be. Is that a thing? Nothing importante. It's a Christy, hello. You're awake from nap. I hope you had a good nap. Oh, I'm going through the wall here. I think that's quite intended. Thank you, game. Old book. Mr. Killer Books, there was a good book. I meant if nothing happens in the next 10 minutes, I might go up there and just show it off again. Oh, there's a record. And a book. Let's read this one.
Memories by Alistair Boleskine. Printed in London, A. Machen, editor, 1833.
A. Machen. Eine Junge.
It was during a conversation with G that one first heard of the New England fishing village of I.
Innsmouth.
The area was apparently the ideal place from which to witness unusual phenomena in space.
Innsmouth.
The quality of the air, along with the conjunction of several favourable factors, made one impatient to get started. Having gleaned what information one could from the British Museum, one set off with all haste.
Sounds like Sean Connery. Inappropriately.
One's work on space and comets in particular had met with a warm response, and one thought it judicious to include several original sketches of the phenomenon, sketches which one felt were sure to arouse a great deal of keen interest in the scientific circles of 1834. One refers naturally to the passage of Halley's comet.
Got a long one. Still as confusing as last time. I got killed by a parchment and then expanded by a book. So that's fun.
Editor's note. Lord Boleskine's memoirs end at this point. Who knows what extraordinary contributions he might still have made had he not succumbed during his visit to New England to dementia, followed by an early death in St. Andrew's Hospital.
Oh yes, sudden dementia. Memories. That was relatively useless. But we have a record, which might help us with the ballroom. Fingers crossed. Let's go get the gramophone. Can't carry it. Drop that. Just had a map of down here in it. We probably don't need 3 daggers, so put down the other one. The bug's still in there, yes. I'm going to see if I can run past them. Because last time I stuck around by the door a bit. I'm sure there's a way to kill them, I just don't know what it is. We got a talisman as well. We found that in a thing behind a bookcase in the library. Poker blue. The blue down U doesn't seem to be particularly useful. That should be enough, right? Nope. That is not enough. So, we must also forego I don't know. Let's put this down for a sec. Oh, we also learned that that statuette is a statuette of an Aztec fertility goddess who came alive from a statue and tried to kill some people, but then they killed the priest, so it's fine. We got the gramophone. Let's run. No, I want to run. Nope. Is that my blood or this? Probably mine. Yeah, I don't think this is working. Have I screwed myself over by doing this prior to the spiders? I thought I was... Can't see behind the statue. Yeah, okay. So this is making me feel like I might have to start from the beginning. How far back? Don't think I have a save before I drop the bugs. I'm dead. Right. Well, at least we know what we're supposed to do. Just to double check that I can't open this. I have 2 keys, neither of them useful. Leave the book. I guess that's why these doors are locked, so you have to go through the spider room. So if you've let loose the spiders, that's your own fault. So they are randomly positioned, so I'm hoping if I just walk in and walk out, they might walk away. Okay, that might be good. Nope, that was not good. Well, in for a penny. Right. Do I have to start the game from the beginning? I would not put it past a game this old to do that. knows whether or not he's actually going to do that.
Oh.
Ah, I thought it was free.
Oh.
Now they're all converging. Yeah. How many times am I going to try this before I give up and start the game again? Because I think I can do all of this without dropping the spiders, right? I think so. How did you get this game anyway? This is on Good Old Games, GOG. I think they're just called GOG now. But it's a classic. The inspiration for Resident Evil and all that. Wiki says the spiders are invincible, so might have to reload. But I still think there's a way to get past them if I just cheese it. Okay, you're both over the same side, that's helpful. No. Oh? Maybe. We'll run this way. There!
Oh.
Move!
Oh.
No! No!
Oh. Oh.
That was so close!
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Okay. Let's try from the beginning. Is that not what I'm supposed to do now? Cool. Okay. Let's also see if I can do this. That's alright, I should be able to do it without losing quite so much health and all that this time. Yeah. Okay, right. Can't remember what was anywhere, so... Rifle, I'll take that. More fireworks. There was something in the piano room. Letter. They're coming! Takes so long to put things down. No, did I get through the window? Might not have. I might have stopped it. Might have stopped it getting through the window. In which case... Take that, need that. Yeah, you try and get up there, you sausage. I don't think I need any of the books in here. Lamp. Most important. And that should be it, I think. Wobble wobble. Okay, bow. Oil. the oil can. Put the can on the floor. No, it's going to say there's no room. Okay, before I have to do anything, let's save this. Didn't expect that was the last one we were at, so... I also think I have an idea of how to kill the zombie here. Maybe not the one here, but... It's locked. Get away from this door, it's going to close on its own. That's not suspicious at all. I found a key. Find an old cavalry saber. Do I want to use that to fight the zombies? No, the zombies are relatively easy, aren't they? Now I have a rough idea of how to fight them. Oh. If I actually use the fight command. Stop it. Stop it. I can do that better. Come on! Let's get through this! Come on! Okay, you lunge at me. Oh, I forgot the thing again. Did I get the same mistake? Honestly, I never learn. Right. Facing slightly the wrong way. Thrilling gameplay. Okay. Did lose a little bit of health, but not too bad. Oh good, another zombie. Isn't there a jump button in this game? Can't remember what it is. Nah, we're doing it normally. But there might be a way to jump over that hole and get the zombie before that. What? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, cool, we can load. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let's see if I can manage this. It's worth a try. No, you're not that stupid. No. Well, in that case, I'm gonna go in here. First aid case. Right in this corner. Hurry up, zombie. Oh, you got bored. Okay. Where am I? This isn't the camera angle for this place. Okay. Trying to be quick, trying to be clever. What does that get me? Nothing. Okay, in that case, let's try something else. Can zombies open doors? Hypothesis! Okay, that seemed to work. Also, can we... This looks like it might be pushable. Yeah. Nope, it's coming through. Oh, come on. Ah. Spooky times. But at least this seems to work. I think there might be something to do with the window. As long as I don't leave the room and come back in, I think. Vase, throw the vase. Actions. I'm apparently opening this door now. There's nothing I can do about that. Nope. I knew I should save after I close this door. Open the door. Okay, we can stop doing this over and over again. We have succeeded in this. If nothing else. Can I, like, draw the curtains, or... The game's trying to draw something. timer or achievement? Closed door. Don't mind going over here. Taking that, throwing it. Here we go. Oh, come on. Okay, that's fine. That's all, okay. Yeah, he doesn't like doors. He does. Think about the loading times back then too. Yeah, exactly. It loads in an instant for me, but back in those days, back in the days when I was literally too young to read, possibly also non-existent. The zombie's not there. The door's still closed, so we're alright. Hi, how you doing? Nope. Oh, shush. I know you don't like it. Calm down. Dead. Nope. Cool. Boom! Creepy laugh. Okay. This way. There's nothing in this room worth getting. There's, I think, a first aid flask or something in this room. If we can run past the octopus. Just keep saving. Save scum. Oh, there's a jug. We need that. I'm on fight mode. That's not good. Me, octopus. Jellyfish thing. You calm down. Take. Bye. That went perfectly. There's the statue in here, but I don't know what to do with that yet, so we'll leave it. I also can't turn on my lantern. There's this room. Okay, this is what we can't. Well, maybe we can do it. Because I got the arrows to do this, because I was going to get shot by arrows. So we can do this. And I'm wondering if we could shoot the rifle down? Let's test this hypothesis. Last time we used a bow and arrow, but maybe we can use a rifle too. Good to know I can miss. No, okay. So we can't do this until spiders. That's the problem. So we'll leave this for now. That's fine. We're learning, we're learning. Which means we can't do the library, so there's no point worrying about that. So let's go downstairs. Okay, so there's stuff in here which is helpful. here. There's that pot of food, which we can't have because it's full of human flesh. Key, I'll take. Biscuit box, I'll take. That table, couple of knives. Knives are always good for combat. There's no water, but there's water in here. But I am going to get attacked by a zombie if I do go in here. It's fine. Just saying. Yep. Can live with that. Wonderful. Let's have the biscuit box. It's fine by me. Oh, and I found a flask in there. Nice. That down. Yeah, back in here. There's a shoebox with a gun in it. Some more oil. And we can fill up the jug. So I remember everything that we have done. Okay. Cool. So, that deserves a save. Look in the box of shoes. Take the revolver. We can put the box back. There it goes. And let's do zombie party. It's a zombie party. This is absolutely in no way infuriating fight. Who's next? I think it's you, maybe? Oh, missed that. Yeah, I don't know what the caviar's about in there. This is a house of horrors, so who even knows? Is it you now? Yes. Get away from the other one, so I don't have to fight two of you. Yeah, I did this enough times that I kind of know what I'm doing, but I can still mess it up because controls for this game are janky. Quick reminder that in order to attack, I need to get a weapon out, hold down the space bar, and then hold down either up, left, down, or right, depending on what attack I want to do. In this case, holding down left. Left does a swing from the left. No. See? I hit you! Come on! Alright. Oh. I have 31 health. That's all good. Let's save. DDR as well. It's a good time. Okay, I need to get my jug ready. Get out of here. Wait for a little bit. Nope. Take. Use. Get out. Good. Didn't take damage from the mystery cigars. We can open this door, and we can also grab this stuff, which I completely missed last time. So that's fighting. Take, leave. Do we need to fight the pirate? Let's fight the pirate. While saving the sword for. The old cavalry saber. Have at thee! Leg Jim. Doesn't like that right up. I have no idea how the combat with this character is supposed to work. Probably find out later that I'm not supposed to fight them. Oh, I do need to go up to the circle room and get the gramophone. Doesn't matter if this doesn't have a blade, I'm still fighting. Gotcha. Sit here and hold down spacebar and right, as all go to combat is. Just like Dark Souls. So this stream seems to have consisted mostly of us listening to some narration, followed by me playing the game again. Isn't that fun? Thrilling combat. There's probably something I can do to speed it up, but here we are. Hitting you with a sword hilt. Which actually is the start of Dark Souls. Oh. Okay, apparently left slicing, not good. Can get hit. Just keep right slicing. Takes ages, but you can't get hit. Good timing. Ah, okay. You can time that. Okay, good to know. I got plenty of health. It's fine. What's this? This is a key, and I don't know what it does. That's nice. This is not for this, apparently. There's also a thing here, isn't there? Book. Fine. This feels like a thing, doesn't it? Keep wondering about the sound effects? Why so? Right, let's go get the gramophone. This is dangerous. We don't need the matches or the poker, we just need a gramophone. Okay. Oh, that music change scared me. I was like, oh no, did I just save it after circles? Because that's death. Okay, we have the new record. So let's see how this works. If this kills me, I'm going to be very annoyed. Here, gramophone, a record. They seem to dislike this music. Japan's posthumous opus 69, number 1. They don't like that either. Being curious what they used and stuff. Well, I have 2 gramophones and they seem to both be useless. Okay. I don't even know what that is in there. It's locked. Still locked. Still locked. Yeah, they want the dance macabre. I don't know where that is. I only know it's in the soundtrack. What wasn't possible at this time making a game in the ways that made it work. So cool. Oh, you just being curious about what they used and stuff. Well, they said they had the techniques to make, you know, good Foley sound effects and stuff like that. Or I'm sure there were also like record libraries of sound effects. They chose well. Is there anything else in the grass? Oh, hang on, it's a goat. Just realised there's a goat. Of the 1,000 children, the spiders. Nothing important. I think the only way I can progress now is spiders. Which means that there's something I'm missing. Also, that lady either has a lopsided breast or a very billowy dress. It's a goat! Goats are symbols of silliness. The fact that I have 2 keys and nothing to do with them. Incredibly annoying. I need the false book to get into the room of the library. And in order to get the false book, I need the bow and arrow. The old sound effects are mostly some dude in a room dropping things or bang shit together to recording results. I love doing that. Recording Foley is so enjoyable. I don't know why. If somebody said, I can employ you as a Foley artist for the rest of your life, I'd be like, yep, thank you. Her bullet branch has shifted, that's fair. So what am I missing? Why was there a map of down here in a book? Didn't seem to have anything particular on it at all. It was just a map of down here. There's this human flesh soup. Can we use the human flesh soup or anything? We take it. Eat, drink, throw, drop, but not really. Yuck, some human flesh. So it's just something that gets in the way. Or does it go on the table, maybe? There is a circle on the table. I'm aware there's an empty box, don't worry about it. No. Just get really geeky about the weirdly most specific things, like the decision making in sounds, the budget cut corners. No, it's good to analyse these things. Can I wash this under the sink? There's no water. But... have 2 useless records. Or maybe... does the lady upstairs who had the gramophone just... do they want to listen to some music. Is there anything else in here? While I'm... The one thing I do know about this game is that there are ways of clipping through walls, just running out of bounds. It's very fun to watch. Is there nothing else here? Nothing important? Can I light the fire? Oh, the lamp's on. Don't need that. Remember first learning about the banging things together and whatnot from Spirited Away. Yeah. When did I learn about Foley? I don't know. I do remember looking at a recording of an old radio show, and they used to do live Foley. So it was just somebody there with like a couple of shoes and a box of grit and a door with lots of hinges on it, and just making sound effects live. You're also here. Suit of armor man, or person, or ghost. You're here, and I don't know what... Does the talisman get rid of you? But I can't get the talisman without dropping the spiders. So... octopus is still... or jellyfish is a problem. Okay. Let's try placating you. Would you like some Chopin? Would you like some Blue Danube? See, at least with downstairs it says they like this or they don't like this, you know? Here it's not saying anything. Slowly, trying to avoid you, it's fine. That's fighting. Box of cartridges. Photograph of Uncle Jeremy with me. The poker in the matchbox. Mate, hang on. A thought occurs in my little brain. I think it's safe to say. Thought occurs in my noggin. Can we like poke through the ashes and the fire? Or... No, we can only drop. Can't use the poker. The rifle. We're not much further than we were when we started the stream. Arguably, we're further back. Oh, you get rid of that. There is no room. There is always room. I guess we can also Open that. Have the wiki open if we need any help. Maybe. Just trying to decide what's important and what's that space on the table is really annoying. A little circle. Why is that there? They thought to put that in the render. And other than the statuette, I have nothing that fits there. Don't even have the statuette at the moment. I guess we can go and get that while I'm here. Because I have the lamp now. That night is perturbing me. In we go. Whoops. Let's... That's the oil can. That's not the oil lamp. Use. Your butt maybe fits. What are you saying about my butt? What are you saying? Let's take the very heavy statuette and the book. We'll get the bullets. Those as well. Is there anything behind the door? Is that a thing? That seems like the sort of point and clicky adventure-y sort of thing. Anything here? No. That's worth a try, wasn't it? I don't think if there are any other rooms we could check that with. Oh, I cannot carry my oil lamp anymore. Let's use that. Now I can. Anything at the bottom of the bed? I can't check because I pick this up now. It's fine, don't worry about it. Yeah, now I'm thinking about closing doors. It's probably nothing. But it's in my brain. It's in my noggin now. Let's check this. Metal elephant, please calm down. Haven't seen anything really I can push very much. Yeah, that looks bad. That's an outward opening door. This one? Nope. Okay. I feel like the answer's really obvious. This is here as well, then this isn't. You say it's nothing important, but it's there. Why is it there? Why would they bother putting it here? invisible again. Is what I'm missing just a thing that's sitting on the floor and I've missed it because I'm blind? Do you know that? Because I'm in that sort of point and clicky sort of zone where I'm like, try everything with everything. This doesn't even say nothing interesting. There's these as well. What they do. Let's try closing these doors. I don't even fit. I absolutely didn't expect anybody to close these. I do feel like it's something in the library, because we can get into the library, we just can't do the door. Secret door. Oh, what a fun stream. Okay.
Oh.
Don't think that's working. Can't even wield the hit him. Well, alright then. I guess that makes sense. I got a sword. Don't think that particularly helps me, but... Oh, I can't even carry the statuette now. As I was throwing things, I vaguely remember Chibi saying, you can do something with this to get a weapon. I was like, This is very heavy, and if I throw it... Put one knife down, it's fine. I'm going to put the gramophone in this corner. Because I can. With the Blue Danube. Nope. With Chopin 69. Nope. With the Blue Danube again. There it is. You don't need the poker. Okay, that's helpful. I do get suspicious of anything that doesn't have a use. I'll probably take that again. Cool. Well, that's taken care of. Don't put gramophone in the corner. We worked out something to do. Is there anything in this room? Because this room has been bothering me, because there was just a note in there and then an enemy spawns when you read the note. And that feels like there should be something else. Is that your clue that there's something in here? These guys have a weird invulnerability to it. Very hard to predict. Curtain is no longer growling. I presume. Curtain is no longer growling. Is there anything important on the bed? The perspective in this room is very weird. Nope. Back here. Painting above fireplace. Can't inspect it. Can't expect it separately from the fireplace anyway. Is there anything else upstairs? There's the jellyfish, which seemed to be invulnerable, but then so did the knight. Maybe there's something we can do. Will it die if I flush the toilet? Or... Oh, I am doing damage. Blood is coming out. I think we tried this for like 10 minutes. Not 10 minutes, but a while. Are you going to put in one of the paintings there? I can't pick up a painting so far. No, at the moment I will take any advice available. In general, backseat gaming is annoying, but when I'm running around doing absolutely nothing for 2 hours, it's fine. Is there anything else that might make sense to use on a jellyfish? I have a sword. Can't kill the bathtub monster. Well then why is there blood? Blood is the symbol in this game of being able to hurt things. The record I need is in the library. I thought I searched the library quite thoroughly. Evidently not. Why am I going downstairs? Right. This way. Because we can get into the library without using the bow and arrow. It's very pernickety, but we can. No, not in there. Nope, not in there. We have to find it while Grimace is chasing us. Get in here without getting shot. Okay, we're good. Where's my... There. I have to use it. Oh no, there it is. Oh, there's Grimace. I can kill Grimace with one of the daggers in the secret room, but I can't open the secret room without using arrows to get to the room with the fake book in it. What's this? It's just the floor plan of the bottom floor. Why is it there? Yeah, I can't get into that room without dropping the spiders, basically. Maybe I need to do that and just not get the spiders into a point where I can't run past them, but... let's drop this. But yes, unfortunately... I also like how other people are now calling this Grimace. I remember what that book is. Grimace, that's just where the thing is. Did I check this? In this corner, this is where I found the inflator book, which we'll grab because why not? Gotta end the stream with a bang. This okay, that is a bookcase, but there was nothing there. It doesn't appear to be in a bookcase. If it is in here, I can't open this door now. I do like how everything seems to be defeatable. Maybe not easily, but... Oh, the page says a record's in the study. Is this the study? There's a mechanism. Where's the study? Is this the study? This might be the study. There's a desk. That's all I can think of as indicating what a study is. Which one's this?
The sons of the sun and of the shadows.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Jeremy, study on the first floor. Where's that? Key for it in a guest room. Not one of the bedrooms upstairs. Oh no, that was a Cthulhu book. Hang on. Since that was a fruitless endeavour, I'm going to show Christy what reading the wrong words does to you.
In the antique city of dead Relia, Cthulhu dreams and waits.
Etc., etc. That's fun. Okay, so... Guest room? Oh no, the guest room will probably be... No, I don't know. Is it the room with the thing behind the curtain? I don't know what a guest room is. How do I know what room I'm in? Hey, Zomble. Is there anything new I can do? So, you don't even know. It was something. At least I've got a thumbnail for this one. Anything out here? Nope. I am behind the window. And you have the aunt from Harry Potter 3. I think I've seen one of those films. It's not like the key to the chest, is it? I can probably take you on now. Oh, I have a sword. Now, what I was trying to do. Gotcha. We are going to make some form of advancement before I end this stream. Another thing, that's not... Okay, it doesn't appear to be anything in these rooms. Because I can push this, can I? Push the couch to the side to get to the painting. That's... Doesn't look like it. Good ideas though. There's not done a lot of pushing, it must be said. Okay, so let's assume then that the guest room is the one with the hopping monster in it. because there appears to be nothing in this room other than this. That's clean. I've had enough. I've got a sword now. You're gonna die. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Push the curtains. Push the bed. Most things that can be pushed look very low detail. Is it the dark room? I guess that might be a guest room? This so looks like a thing that's locked. It's just not. Fight the closet, punch it open. If that works, I'm going to be very annoyed. It's locked. I'm sure I've tried the keys on it before. If one of these works, I'm going to be very annoyed. No, it's still locked, okay. So this is where I'm trying to get into. This magical mystery door that I can sort of get behind, like that. Yeah, I don't really know. I've been going round in circles for 20 minutes. Key in the guest room. Okay, I'm gonna try... Am I? was literally the last thing I could think of. Because there was a key in one of the bedrooms upstairs, but it's called the drawer key, and I'm assuming that it was just used to unlock the drawers, but you never know with this game. Pretty sure I put them over here somewhere. Maybe I've just lost them forever. That's a possibility. Did I put them there? I might have left them upstairs, actually. We were the ghost all along. The broken vase. No, I didn't leave him up there. Ah, it's annoying. If it turns out you can jump over spiders, I'm going to be very annoyed. Is there like a door here or something that I haven't seen? Because what even would be? Oh no, it's bits of the library, isn't it? Yeah. Books, what's there? Is this the guest room? Just a sitting room. Do I get it from somehow killing Circle Lady? It's gonna be the I'm very annoyed. It's not annoyed, I'm just confused. It takes a lot to annoy me. And Cthulhu came close, but this hasn't yet. Just perplexed. I got the gramophone and the poker and the matches from here, and some bullets. It's a poozle. It's a poozling poozle. Unless it's one of those things like... La, 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 la. No. What did it, like a key might fall out of that or something? Hmm. Behind door in Circle Lady room? I think I checked there. Awooga. It's taunting me. This game is taunting me. It says close. It's telling me I'm close, but I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything, does it? Well. Take me, circles. I'm gonna go and mull over this elsewhere. Drag me, Zamble. Yeah, sorry the last 50 minutes of this were just without content, but you know, it's the risky run with these old games. I knew we would end up getting a little bit bogged down in the obtuse puzzle solving, but here we are. The end. Spooky house. Gonna have to go over everything in my brain. And we will attempt to solve this again. Oh, sorry, the cursor's been there the whole time. That must be very annoying. My apologies. Yes, we will go over this again at some point. By which I mean Wednesday. Wednesday? It's Wednesday. What happened? Your iPad chose to crash? Absolutely nothing. We're just gonna call it that. Where is Muzak? Let's get some Muzak. Cheerful music. To end upon. Yeah, so. Thank you for coming along. My apologies that it was a little bit without content, although that's pretty descriptive of October in general, to be honest. Yeah. So tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow. Yeah. Sorry, I got distracted. We will do something creative. I'm not entirely sure what. Given that my setup is a little bit in limbo at the moment, everything's all over the place. Maybe we'll do Falls AU for the Call of Cthulhu. Try and write a better story than the one in that. But yeah. Other than that, thank you for coming along. Again, apologies for this being a bit of a dour stream, but, you know, old games. They're a bit jank, they're a bit confusing. It's back in the days when you had, you know, you had one game and it cost like the equivalent of 150 quid now, and you've got to get the most out of it, and if you finish it really, really quickly, it's not going to be worth the money, is it? So, yeah. Have a grand old time. Enjoy yourselves. Have a good weekend. The remainder of it. And, no, you are okay. Thank you. Have a wonderful time. Enjoy yourselves. Goodbye.